States of America.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a cover letter. I already put the paperwork through, and I'm organizing a grand jury for the state of Rhode Island, and I'm putting us on the map. It's scheduled. It's right here. Now, we're going to take this paperwork right here, and we're going to throw it out. Next thing, if you write this down, you want to find out more. This is just a note to learn more about this too, for your own behalf. The JAG, J-A-G, hunters.blogspot.com. And listen to my friend speak for 2 hours, and you tell me you're not patriotic. You're going to be emotional as I am. I'm going to throw that on the floor too. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. You know, I'm doing this over here. I'm overwhelmed. And as I said, on the 19th of the month, he was confronted by the Secret Service agents, and they actually wished him well. We don't need this anymore either. Now, this is the paperwork right here. And I quote, this is what I did for the state of Rhode Island. Before the state of jurisdiction, Barack Obama ACA, otherwise known as Obama Jr., otherwise known as Barack Hussein Obama. All right, we get the picture of this. This is irrelevant. Yeah. Grand jury presentments, fraud, eligibility, and treason. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece of paper and I'm going to put it behind my back, and I'm going to tell you something. When you have a guy like Commander Walter Fitzpatrick III from the Navy that did something like this from the military, I'm going to tell you right now, if you make an accusation like this to the Commander-in-Chief, even though he's retired, the government, the Secret Service went to his house on the 19th. They have the option. So me being a veteran, I said, I'm going to challenge this one. This is great. This is great stuff. I want him to come to my house because I don't care. I did it today. It's done. I already took the bullet on this one. I got your back. And I'm asking you to follow me. You don't have to. Just a petition's good. All that does, the petition, is it says you support me. And you want justice served. If you believe in it. And not everybody will. And that's what's so great about the First Amendment. Let's not be intimidated. All right. Number one, the way it works, we set up a grand jury. We get 32 jurors. I am the foreman grand jury, and I went before the courts, and I've been nominated. You go under oath, and you take the oath. Okay, now what I'm going to do is if we get all 34, we get in there, I file the motion, so I need the 34, obviously, to make this work. We go before the courts. The judge is going to scratch his head and say, what are you talking about? He's going to be going on his laptop, his books, and everything. Because this has never been done in American history, and this is unique. But it's the law. And I know it. So what's going to transpire is we go before him. They're going to schedule another date because they're going to be scratching their head and they're going to say, oh, we need to continue this. We go on the continuance date. He looks up the information that I give to him on that day. He'll have the information. Now he's going to know what's going on. Now he's going to hear me. So we're all going, like the oath keepers, we are going to stand and take our right hand and subside the oath under the Constitution of the United States of America. God bless us all. And in doing so, we are going to be signed in and sworn before them. Now we have the legal power to continue and help and fight for Commander Walter Fitzpatrick. Now let's just say this, okay? Commander Walter Fitzpatrick, being a retired Navy officer, under the Military Code of Justice, I can tell you this without looking at anything. It's 30 days, okay? He filed a suit, but if you filed a suit as a civilian, it'd be 30 days. But I found out today that it's actually 3 days. If he was wrong in his allegations, he would be brought up by those agents, brought back into the military, and be tried under the military code of justice, and they would have, and now I'm going to tell you a little something about if he went and get tried by the military code of justice, okay? Because what happens is they're going to go by evidence. And they're going to say, okay, you made these malicious comments about a commander-in-chief. Being a retired Navy officer, we're putting you under court-martial. I am going to be the same, put under court-martial. And guess what? I don't care. I love my family, but you know what? I'm going to do it anyway. I already did. What's going to happen when we get to this point is being in there, they have to hear the evidence. This is what he's doing. He's being a soldier. They're going to have to hear him. So he's going to say, okay, he's going to talk about what I just talked to you about earlier about Alabama. Okay? And that was wrong. Now, I'm going to make this real simple and make this fast. It's called a true bill. What is a true bill? A true bill, when you get your grand jury together, is you have us 34 people, and you got to analyze the evidence. It's just like any other court. This is all a right of you guys, and they don't want you to know that. This is a true scenario. This has never been done in history since 1776. This is your fundamental right that you all don't know about. They want you to watch Dancing with the Stars. They don't want you to know this stuff. We're starting to wake up, and that's a good thing. Now, what's going to happen with what I just did? I'm the one that's going to take the bullet for this, and I don't care. Because I'm in compliance with the law to the fullest extent. They might come to my house. They might not. I don't care. I'm not worried. I'm doing the legal system. We're doing this right. Now, what's going to happen, excuse me, I'm sorry, is through this true bill, is you're going to analyze the evidence. Now, the evidence that was proposed, now I'm going to get into it. Presentments. This was done on April 29th, 2009 by the American Grand Jury for the first time in history. On April 29, 2009, the American Grand Jury convened and conducted a hearing with regard to criminal activity complaints and allegations presented before said grand jury. Bear in mind, a true bill is to see if there's enough evidence warranted for either A, conviction, or B, not enough evidence. Alright? To make a long story short, it was all convened 34-0. So now he's in hot water. Now, if my friend, Commander Walter Fitzpatrick, was guilty, he'd be in jail right now and detained. And why won't he be, why won't Obama challenge him right now? Because these allegations are made on him? Because if he has a trial, he's going to say, on what terms? And he's going to say, because you say I'm not eligible to be president, right? We're all together so far. If there's any question, feel free to stop me. I'll explain this all to you, believe me. If he was eligible to be president, okay, my friend would be in jail right now. Because the way the military code of justice works with the military is that if he's guilty, okay, he's not going to say anything. Because he's going to get challenged. And he's going to get challenged by the military. He's going to get challenged by Commander Walter Fitzpatrick III. And what he's going to say in his defense is he's going to say what I just read to you. And he's going to read by the grand jury what transpired. And now he has to show proof. So this is scary. Because why? Because he didn't. Believe me, this guy'd be in jail. Believe me, I've been in the military and this guy'd be gone. Walter Fitzpatrick. But he'd be toast. He'd be gone. But he's still around. And that's because nobody wants to know. Nobody wants to challenge. Well, guess what? Mike Mandeville wants to challenge this once again. And I'm going to make sure that all of this gets done. We got everybody on board. We need Rhode Island and Massachusetts now at this point. And I put Rhode Island on the map today. God bless us all. Such charges and presentments of criminal activity were handed down against this person, Barack Obama. Said grand jury was duly organized and empowered under the laws of the Constitution of the United States of America as follows.